from my yard to another podcast. I figured I would introduce this since it's going to be a vloggy bit of a video. And I apologize if I'm looking around because we have a new four-legged family member. I don't know if you'll see him. Captain! There he is. We have a new four-legged family member named Captain. He is a husky German Shepherd mix, so I am keeping a very close eye on him. But over the past month or two, I don't know when the last episode was, I've been basically compiling vlog clips, and so that's what you're going to see today. I'll also add some clips later today probably with some actual podcast info. Like, I do have a few finished objects. I have one work in progress, and then I have one or two upcoming projects, but so I will include that hopefully today. But we're gonna do vloggy bits because with a puppy, man, I don't think I'm gonna have a solid amount of time to actually film something. So welcome to my backyard. And I'm gonna sit out here and make sure Captain doesn't eat anything he's not supposed to, because he's really got a thing for leaves. And yeah, we will reconvene with a podcast. How is that comfortable, my Jess? How is that comfortable? You're just a black hole on my camera right now, but Captain? Captain, Captain? There you are, bud. There you are. Oh my. You're just about to pass out, aren't you? We played too much this morning. Oh my goodness, puppy naps are the cutest. Puppy naps are the cutest. Oh. Hi, Captain. Hey, bud. Hi. Hey, Captain. What are you doing? Do you like your new bed? Oh. Do you like your home? Oh. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Editing Tori here, just to note that this footage that you have just watched is from June and July, and August I essentially didn't film anything because, you know, new puppy, a lot of stuff was going on, and we also ended up getting another cat from a family member, and it's been an adjustment, so we just haven't had time to film, but we're getting back into it. We're now home for a while. And what you're about to see was the podcast footage. I essentially filmed that today on July 4th, so 2 months ago. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I will try to make sure everything feels somewhat coherent, and I'll see you back at the end of the episode. So I figured I'd share with you my first finished object. This is the Cable Crush hoodie by Knititude, and I really like it. It's cropped, it's oversized, it is batwing, and it has a hood. So I really like this sweater. I mean, it does get you. I was going to knit this a little longer, but the way the batwing came out, I thought would look weird because it already looks a little weird. So this is 2 pattern, but it is cropped. Have to get used to that, but I actually don't mind it. It's quite comfortable. I knit this out of Lion Brand Pound of Love in the colored Oxford Gray. And did I knit this on 8 and 6s or 7 and 9s? I think I knit this on US 7 and US 9. I don't remember the millimeter conversion right off the bat, but I really like it. We've got the cables and then an I-cord which or string, which does go throughout the hood. It's sewn in, so I could tighten this up if I wanted to. The hood is quite roomy, which I like. And then if I go over into the back, I don't know how well this is going to show up, but there's cables on the back as well. And yeah, I really like this one. It's really warm. It's knit on worsted weight. Took me about a month to knit, I believe. And yeah, I've got quite a bit of yarn left. I've got 2 skeins, full skeins left, and then if I go right here, I have the better part of another skein. So I am going to knit the like sweatpants, the Cable Crush joggers. And so when I finally get to that, I will have plenty of yarn. So this is the first thing I finished. I really like it. Haven't taken any photos with it. We'll see how it goes, but yeah. first finished object. Okay, the second project I finished is this mesh tank top. It is I believe it's called Look at My Holes by James and Watts. And it is what it says it is. It's a mesh tank top, meshed all the way around. So mesh on the back as well. Short sleeve. I knit it slightly longer than the pattern suggested because this is also supposed to be cropped. I pretty much made this, I don't know, come right above my butt. But yeah, this is the second project I finished, and you haven't even seen this one to begin with. This took me about only a week. It was a very fast to knit, very addictive knitting. It was super fun. It was potato chippy, as they say. I just wanted to one more row. So really like it. Super cute. This is knit out of Knit Pal, I believe. Do I have the yarn in here somewhere? I don't think so. It's either Knit Pal or Knit Pro, one of those. And it is a cotton acrylic blend yarn. I ordered it off of Amazon, so I don't know the details too much, but I'll make sure to include it in the show notes. But it's mostly a cotton and then a little bit of acrylic mixed in yarn. I didn't bother blocking this or the cable crush hoodie actually. I really just like how it looks. I've already worn it a few times. I really like it. I'm thinking about knitting another one in like a more neutral color other than the neon, but you know, neons go with everything. I don't remember what needle size did I knit this on. It's knit on a big gauge. I think this might have been US 9s actually. Then I knit this one on, but I will have it in the show notes as well. And I'll have my Ravelry page updated. But this only took me about a week. Really like it. It's going to be great for summer. Want to knit a few more. Eventually I might order, like I said, I might order some more of this in a different color. Otherwise, I'm sure I've got something on the piles behind me to knit another one. It doesn't take much yarn. It's really fast and it's really fun. So this is the only other project I actually finished. So there you have it. I'll probably move locations eventually here once I actually get to works in progress because I've only got a couple. And I'll show you what I got, but there you go. Okay, so we're in a slightly different view. It's supposed to rain today. It's the 4th of July, so I don't know. If it rains, it rains. We'll see. But you'll see that I've got like the closet doors in the background. I've got little piles of stuff everywhere. Basically, we have a new puppy, and so we had to puppy-proof the house, which means that this door is closed and there's a lot of stuff in here. But I do have a few things to show. Namely, works in progress. The first one, hopefully this doesn't shake the table too much. I have finished one of the socks that I'm knitting for Dad. I finished one. There's a heel. I just need to weave in the ends, but heel, toe, cuff. And I did knit in elastic. It's this very, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's this very fine thread elastic, which I did knit in with the cuff, so hopefully that will work out for this latest mod on these socks. And then just dropped that. Good thing neither puppy nor kitty are in here, because oof, they would have gone after this. And then the second sock tube is complete with knit in elastic in the heel, or excuse me, not in the heel, in the cuff. And then I just have to knit in the heel right there. So these are going to be socks for Dad. They are knit out of Hobby Lobby authentic hand dyed tonal, I believe, yarn bee, and I believe this color was Iron Soot, the gray, and then the black is just Knit Pick Stroll color black. So these are really nice. I think I will try to finish knitting the heel at work this week, so then I have an actual finished pair of socks. Yeah, there's quite a bit of this gray left. I'll probably just end up putting it in my Granny Stripes blanket as more of a neutral. But I'm almost done with these. So hopefully the next time I podcast, whenever that'll be, I'm not sure, TBD, you'll be able to see it. The next thing is my Granny Stripes blanket, because I did finish a ball of yarn. So I've actually already joined my next one. So this is the current cake that I will be working with. You can see there's quite a few colors in here. It's pretty bright. There's a solid mix. But then, I don't know how well you'll be able to see this. I am filming on my phone for once, so I apologize if the focus is kind of funky. I don't really know how it's going to react, but this was just the easier method. But I am currently, this is what we're looking like here. And since you last saw it, the stitch marker is here, and I have worked all the way up to here. So I will move the stitch marker up here, and then we will see where we're going. It's getting quite long. We're starting to get there. I would say it's basically lap blanket length at this point. But I'm going to keep going because this is too much fun to not. So this is my granny stripe. And in fact, we might as well move this now before I forget. And then I will check in on it with you on it once I have probably finished this most recent cake of yarn. So let's just get this stitch marker on here. The stitch marker was from the Homespun House 2021 Advent Calendar. So, and then the yarn is a really big mix. It's some of the Homespun House 2021 Yarn Advent Calendar. There's minis from, what is the name? Oh my goodness, I completely blanked on her name. She's Addison. She lives in Indiana. She dyes yarn. She was in Missouri. I don't remember. I don't remember the name of her company. And then I also have some Yarn Cafe Creations minis in here too, and then a whole bunch of scraps. So Ruby and Roses. Ruby and Roses was the name of the yarn company. All right, so that is my only other work in progress. I think I will regroup here, find a few other things to share, and then we'll share them shortly. Okay. We regrouped a tiny bit. Tiny bit. But I figured I would share my upcoming knits because I only have a couple that I've officially started, and then I will show you. I realized I started some spinning a while back. Memorial Day maybe? It's been a moment since I podcasted. I just realized. Whew, it's been a moment. But I have started knitting, or I have caked up the yarn to knit the So Faded by Andrea Mowry. It is basically, it is a basic sweater, pullover sweater, kind of like a long sleeve shirt. Would this be Raglan construction? I don't remember offhand. But the whole premise is you use a whole bunch of individual skeins of yarn that you maybe bought and then just don't know what to do with. And you mix them together. You basically fade them together in a way that they blend together, and it moves from one color to the next almost seamlessly, and you can combine it into a sweater. So I have picked out, and I've already caked up all my colors. So let's see if I've got these here. So this first one is from A Whimsical Wood Yarn Co. The base is Purr Kitty Purr, and the color is the Wizard. And it's this really fun black with blue, with purples and greens and grays and blues and a little bit of everything. I apologize that the sun, the light, it's not even sunny, it's cloudy outside, is probably severely washing this out. I noticed that on the blanket as well. These colors are not going to be super accurate, but this is really pretty. I believe I took some footage of this actually, so you'll notice throughout this episode I've just been inserting vlog clips from the past month and a half, 2 months. So I'll try to see if I can insert that because the color will be more accurate. But I've got this one. This color is, I believe, 3 Irish Girls. Yep, 3 Irish Girls yarn on the Adorn Luxe base. And the color is Baby I'm a Star. And that is this one. I have, this one is a Hedgehog Fibers. What's this one? Hedgehog Fibers Twist Sock. and the color is Fly, I believe, just Fly. It's like a neon. It's crazy. I love this one. Then I have, this is Camelot Dye Works on the Percival Sock base, color Vanity Fair. So we'll shove that in here. I've got this great gradient here, and then last but not least, for some brightly colored relief, I have Yarn Bee hand-dyed authentic tonal Yarn Bee authentic hand-dyed, and the color is Coral Carrot. And it's really crazy. It's a really crazy color. And essentially, I believe, how was I going to fade this? I believe I was going to fade from this guy to this guy to this guy to this guy in this type of way. I don't know. We'll see. But I should have, like I said, I believe I have footage maybe even in the color order that I was going to use it. So that is the first work in progress, or well, upcoming cast on. And then for socks, I have some Trekking XXL color 684. Looks like they don't use color names. This is looks like it's a German yarn. Excuse me, my nose is itchy. This might be a German yarn. Yeah, made in Germany. And it is a sock yarn, 75% superwash wool, and then 25% nylon. 420 meters, 100 grams. And it's just this really bright neons. I have no idea how this is going to knit up, but this is going to be socks for me. And I have those all waiting in my Knit Picks tote that I've got ages ago. So those are my upcoming cast-ons. Excuse me, my nose is itching randomly. I'm not really sure why. So that's what we've got in the works. I haven't started those yet, but hopefully soon I will have those in the works and I can share more. There's stitch markers in there. It's loud. So it appears that it was a very abrupt ending to that episode, but I'm going to put it up anyway because I have had this partially edited for 2 months. And Lady is coming to join me. She is our new addition to our home. I will be sharing another episode, hopefully sooner than later this time. Gesundheit. And hopefully with a little less chaotic. I think I might try my hand at vlogging a little bit more, just including clips here and there, but I think for the bulk of the episode I am going to just have to, even if it's filmed on my phone, I'm just going to have to make it work. So anyway, if you got this far, thank you so much. All my social media will be linked below, and it'll also be linked at the end of this slide. If you like the video, please like, subscribe to the channel, join this little community on the interwebs. It would be really nice if you were here, especially after such a long hiatus. That was not intentional, but hopefully we can get back into this a little more regularly. And I have I don't have a lot of stuff, but quite a few things have been started-ish since what you saw in this episode today. So when I have a little time, I will film that. Who knows, maybe it'll be later today. We'll see. But for now, if this was disjointed, we're working on it. But if you made it this far, thank you so much, and I will see you in my next episode.